welcome back everyone to our 28-day challenge following the practices and principles from this book, The Magic. We are on day 26. How cool is that? It's cool but sad at the same time. Today's lesson is magically transforming mistakes into blessings. Oprah Winfrey says, turn your wounds into wisdom. This is something I have become an expert at because, if you weren't making any mistakes in life, would you really be living? And essentially anything that's, been in the past has made you who you are just now. So take everything you can from that. So let's just get right into today's lesson. She goes on to say, every single mistake is a blessing in disguise. Today's magical practice will prove it because you're about to discover that there are actually untold blessings hidden within every single mistake. A child makes many mistakes while learning how to ride a bike or write, and we don't give it a second thought because we know that through their mistake they will learn and eventually master what they're trying to do. So why is it that adults are so hard on themselves when they make a mistake? The same rule that applies to children also applies to you. We all make mistakes, and if we didn't make them, we'd never learn anything. And we wouldn't grow any smarter or wiser. We have the freedom to make our own choices, and that means we have the freedom to make mistakes. Mistakes can hurt, but if you don't learn from the mistake we've made, the pain we've suffered from it has been for nothing. In fact, by the law of attraction, we will make the same mistake over and over again until the consequences hurt so much that we finally learn from it. It's the very reason why mistakes hurt, so that we do learn from them and don't make them repeatedly. I've made so many. But as soon as I took the lesson, it stopped happening. To learn from a mistake, we first have to own it. Anyone who knows me knows I am all about the owning it situation. And this is where many people can come undone because they often blame someone else for their mistake. When we own it and take responsibility for our part, we keep our power. The minute you do that about anything, you lose your power. Don't want to do that. Let's consider the scenario of being pulled over by the police for speeding and being given a speeding ticket. Instead of taking responsibility for the fact that we were speeding, we blamed the police because they were hiding in the bushes on the highway around the bend, but we couldn't see them. They had a radar gun, and so we didn't stand a chance, but the mistake was ours because we were the one who chose to speed. The problem with blaming others for our mistake is that we will still suffer the pain and consequences of our mistake, but we didn't learn from it, and so bingo, we attract making the same mistake again. You are human, you will make mistakes, and it's one of the most beautiful things about being a human, but you must learn from your mistakes, otherwise your life will have lots of unnecessary pain. How do you learn from a mistake? Gratitude. No matter how bad something may seem, there are always many things to be grateful for when you look for as many things as you can to be grateful for in a mistake. You magically transform the mistake into blessings. Mistakes attract more mistakes and blessings attract more blessings. Which would you prefer? Today, think about a mistake you have made in your life. It doesn't matter whether it was a big or a small mistake, but choose one that still hurts when you think about it. Maybe you lost your temper with a person close to you and the relationship hasn't been the same since. Maybe you put blind faith in another person and got burned. Maybe you told a white lie to protect someone and because of it you ended up in a difficult situation. You might have chosen the cheaper option on something and it all went wrong and ended up costing you a whole lot more. You might have thought you were making the right decision about something, but it completely backfired on you. Once you've chosen a mistake to magically transform into blessings, Look for the things to be grateful for. To help you, there are 2 questions you can ask yourself. What did I learn from the mistake? What are the good things that came out of the mistake? The most important things to be grateful for about every mistake are the things you learned from it. And no matter what the mistake, there are always many good things that came out of it and altered your furniture, your future for the better. Think this through very carefully and see if you can find a total of 10 blessings to be grateful for. Every blessing you find has magical power. Write out your list in a gratitude journal or type them on a computer. Let's take the example of being caught speeding by a police car and receiving a fine. 1. I'm grateful for the police wanting to protect me from harming myself because after all, that was all they were trying to do. 2. I'm grateful to the police because if I am honest with myself, I was thinking about other things and wasn't concentrating on the road. 3. I'm grateful to the police because it was foolish to put myself at risk with a tyre that needed to be replaced. 4. I'm grateful to the police for the wake-up call. Being pulled over did affect me and it will make me watch my speed and drive more carefully in the future. So it goes on and on and on. I would strongly urge you to take any mistakes you've made in your life that you still feel bad about and in your own time, follow this magnificent and magical practice. Think about it. Through one mistake, you have the power to bring many blessings. What else guarantees dividends like that? So just to summarise, guys, I think this will be a really good one because we're so good at bashing ourselves. Magically transform mistakes into blessings. 1. Count your blessings. As always, make a list of 10 why you're grateful. Reread that list and at the end say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful as you possibly can. Step 2, choose one mistake you made in your life. Step 3, find a total of 10 blessings you're grateful for as a result of making that mistake and write them down. Step 4, to help to find blessings, you can ask yourself the questions: what did I learn from the mistake? And what are the good things that came out of the mistake? Step 5, as always, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you, for the best thing that happened during the day. There you have it, guys. Day 25 in the bag. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share your success stories in the comments. And I will see you all tomorrow for day 26.